Hey guys, it's Kristen with ICStarsQuilting.com. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a recap on the Houston International Quilt Festival. I am a very lucky girl. I am, okay? I am lucky because I have been to this show for so many years in a row because it's right in my backyard. I'm from Houston, Texas, and this show is always at Houston, Texas. Okay, it is the largest quilt show festival in the world, and so it's the International Quilt Festival, which means there are quilters from all over that come to this show. Just this past weekend, I don't even know how many I met people from all over. I can't tell you all right this moment where they were from, but I met people from all over, and it's wonderful to see the festival kind of coming back to life, okay? We know the last several years have been really hard on the companies and travel and everything, so the show has suffered, okay? But this year was bigger than last year. It was so nice to see some of the international companies coming back as vendors. It's nice to see the quilt section growing a little bit more, right? More selection of beautiful quilts to admire. So it's always hard for me to kind of explain to you, if you have not been to this festival, just how massive in size it is, okay? So I have a ton of pictures, and I'm going to try and do my best to explain everything in it, but I'm going to tell you, there's going to be multiple different videos, okay? There's going to be a video with all the quilts in it, because a lot of people don't want to hear me chit-chat. I get it. It's okay. You want to see the quilts. You want to be inspired. I have a ton of photos. I took almost 900 photos in the 3 days that I was at the quilt festival, okay? So I have a lot to share with you, a lot to show you. There's going to be a video of the quilts that were on display. There's going to be a video of the haul that I got, all of the fun fabrics and the fun finds that I got. And then there's going to be this video that just talks a little bit more about the quilt festival, what I enjoyed about it, more on, you know, if you're looking to go in the following few years, if you were putting this on your bucket list to visit, I will be there every single year because I love this show. So the quilt show is at George R. Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston. If you are a baseball fan, you know that the Astros won the World Series the same weekend as the Quilt Festival, okay? So there's just a whole lot of people in this little area, okay? We have good food, good parks nearby the convention center. Everything is just good, but it's very crowded. So plan accordingly. Look ahead for, you know, where you want to park your car. If you're looking to go, you need to go ahead and go to this website right here. This is the International Quilt Festival website. This will give you all of the updates on when they start announcing when the classes are, when registrations opens up. Now, I did do a video on day 1 of the Quilt Fest, and I had a whole bunch of emails asking, hey, where's video 2? Where's day 2 and day 3? Day 2 and day 3, I was tired. I'm sorry. YouTube vlogger fail. Okay, I was tired. I talked to a ton of people and I had the most marvelous time, but I'm also a mom and also trying to, you know, keep my house together and all of that. So I had to come home, make dinner, and I just didn't have it in me to make a video. So to make up for that, I'm going to share all of my pictures and all of the stuff that came with day 2 and day 3 of the quilt show. So if you're looking to go to the quilt show, you can buy tickets for the entire quilt show, which I think are running about $60 right now, and that'll get you into the quilt show every single day, okay? So you can go in and out, come and go as you please, go out, go to a restaurant somewhere down the block, come back in, no problems whatsoever. You get a lanyard that has your little name tag on it, and it gets you in and out for all the days. If you just want to come for the day, right now the tickets are running $15 a piece, and then I think there is a senior discount that is $12 a piece, and that gets you in for the day. Also, you can leave and come back. It's there for the whole day. if you sign up for one of the classes, now I urge you, go ahead and browse through the classes. If you're thinking you may want to come next year or the year after that, again, go to that website. I'm going to link it down below in the description box down here too. Go to that website and browse the classes that were available this year so you can kind of get a heads up of what's available next year. The classes do change, the instructors do change, but there's so many things you can learn. There's classes that are like all day long. There's classes that are just a couple hours. There's little snippet classes of a certain technique. There's ones that go over long arming. There's ones that go over certain patterns and different quilting techniques. They're amazing and they're taught by wonderful, wonderful instructors. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. Also, if you get a quilt class, that ticket to your quilt class gets you into the quilt festival for that day. Okay, so lots of different ways that you can get in. All right, but it's so worth it to go. Okay, those classes are phenomenal, and the quilt show itself, it's ginormous. Like half of it is made up of vendors and booths that you can go through and shop fabric, notions, machines, I mean everything you could possibly dream of, and then the other half of it is made up of all the show quilts. It's very split up. Typically, I like to start on one end of the shopping and just go until I can't anymore and have to take a break. And then the next day or so, I'll start doing all of the quilts. And if you get a section that you really, really want to like meet the quilt artists, a lot of them do come to the festival to see their quilts and to, you know, answer questions that you have for them. I met several artists. So I kind of mentioned in my other video on day one that there are a lot of international booths that were back this year, and it was really, really good to see them. I had I saw a booth from Ontario. I saw a booth of fabrics from France, which were just gorgeous fabrics. I didn't get any of the French fabrics this year. I wish that I had gotten some. I got distracted on my last day, and that was the day that I was gonna go back and get some of the French fabrics, and I forgot because they have like the most gorgeous linens and really, really like just gentle, beautiful fabrics, but I forgot to go back. So lesson learned, buy it when you first see it, otherwise you'll probably forget it. I don't know if that's a good budget technique or not, but lesson learned, I did not go back and buy it. The Japanese fabric booth was there, not the one that I am used to seeing, but I really, really did enjoy their booth and the fabrics that they had. You're gonna see all of the stuff that I bought in the actual video of like my haul and all of the stuff that I bought. I bought so much stuff, y'all. It's almost on the embarrassing side. If you know, you know, okay? If you were there, I saw several followers from YouTube at the show, and it was so nice to get to meet you in person. I love talking to people who are as excited about quilting as I am and who actually get it, you know? Everybody in there is excited to come together with this one commonality that links us all together, and it is beautiful. There's people that have made their own outfits for this. There are people that have special hats for this show. I mean, vendors are excited. They're excited to meet and talk to the public. It's a really, really fun show, and I encourage you to go. In the other video, I shared lots of tips on when you're going to the quilt show, what you need to bring, what you don't need to bring, things to think ahead about in terms of like bags and how to make it comfortable for yourself in terms of like bringing some snacks. Once you go in there, you're gonna kind of hit stadium level pricing in terms of like $3.50 for a water bottle. You know, I mean, it's just kind of like the airport, you know, you can go in, you can get it, and it's great, or you can bring your stuff from home and make it easier and cheaper. So some little tips like that are in the first video. I will link that across the top of this right here so that you can check that out. I share lots and lots of stuff in that video because I think it's important when you don't know what you're getting into and you're coming to this show for the first time. It is overwhelming. I talked to several people who were just floored. I mean, this show is huge. So, you know, that's really what I have to say about the overall thing. Is I am so blessed and so glad that I got to go again this year. But when you are in this energy of excitement, it's infectious and it's so inspiring, and you see different techniques and different things. And, you know, I took a class, let me grab it. I showed a little bit of this in the first video, but I took a class on hand embroidery, and this is my finished embroidery piece. So this is actually turns out to be a like a needle little binder thing. Obviously it's not that yet, but I finished the embroidery piece on it. So isn't that pretty? So I learned how to do all of these different stitches, and then because I'm me, I embellished. I embellished a lot. I made like a cute little border around it, and I added some of the little French knots to this little green stem piece right here. So, you know, it just, there's so many things that inspire you while you're there. So if you have the opportunity to go to this show or another show like it, I highly suggest it. I will be at QuiltCon next year in February of 2023, which is in Atlanta. So if you are there, I think the prices are kind of about the same in terms of, you know, the classes that are offered, the tickets that get you in for 4 days, three days, or I think it's 4 days. The tickets that get you in for 4 days. And then there's also like daily pass tickets as well. You can also check out their website for where they're going in 2024. They've already announced that one. But if you want to come to the largest quilt show in the world, you're gonna have to come to my backyard in Houston, Texas, and come visit me. Let me know when you're coming. I would love, love, love to see you there. I hope that you have enjoyed this kind of recap. Mostly just me being really, really excited and thankful for the opportunity to go and be inspired by this enormous, exciting event. And make sure you check out the videos following this one, because I want you to see all of the quilts that were in the show, and as well as all of the goodies that I bought while I was at the show. Be careful, don't slip. Come back running out. Run towards me. Was it fun?
Yeah.
My name is Kristen with IUCStarsQuilting.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out the videos after after this one because I have lots more to share with you. Thank you so much again. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.